way this budget is broken down is, and the way I created and crafted this presentation was, one, to give the public some information about how we were able to come about with our recommendation proposal, the process that we went through. Currently, and you can find this on the town's website, our capital improvement tracker of all projects that are underway. So any project that is funded and we've already started, we track and we make that available online. You can see that we, right now, it's $14.8 million worth of projects, 30 projects, and then you see a small sampling of the types of projects that we're working. This is the one I think that really tells the story of the CIP and where we're going, because this gives you the financial snapshot and the dollar investment per those categories over each year, and it really breaks down that $60 million. I would draw your attention to the pie chart, because I think there's one message that we see right now. 72% of our investments in capital that I'm bringing forth to you are for infrastructure. And it highlights and notes a need that we need to probably focus on our infrastructure and make sure that we're shoring that up as we go forward in the future. Because we did not have a large program last year, we had some previously authorized that we had not gone. These are the projects that remained of those previously authorized. It represents $9.5 million worth of projects. We're going out to borrow on $6 million of this, actually 5.9. One of the things I want to make sure that we keep a very good control on as we do this is not borrow for the sake of borrowing. And sitting on money that isn't being used for projects. So it's my intent that if we're borrowing, that you need to be ready to execute on that project. So again, the conversation about the community school roof is an appropriate one. You know, we went to borrow, but we weren't ready. Initially, the library was authorized $200,000 to do window repairs. Because of the historical nature of this building, when we put this out, we found out we did not have enough money, and we found out we had other envelope problems with the library building itself. There's some roof issues that are in place, some brick pointing issues that need to be addressed and taken care of. We do see that this is going to be a bit more expensive based on the investigation and the initial reports back from just trying to replace the windows. So we'll ask for a change in the authorization of this particular project to convert the money into design and then bring back forth a potential. That's why you see the TBD in 23.
Your plans moving forward with trying to lay out the 5-year plan to show us what has to be done for ongoing maintenance so we don't get delayed maintenance prevents problems like this from happening in the future, where we think we have enough money to do something, we don't because we didn't do it over the years. Now we have to do more.
I guess the best way I would say is, are you treating the symptoms or are you treating the disease, right? And I'm offering and presenting to this committee and eventually to the council through each of the departments is a plan to treat the disease. This is the first year of the 5-year CIP plan. This is what I'm asking for you. You'll see that I'm asking for $11,874,000. Going back to the free cash policy and our discussion is that where I came in with a proposal of around $2 million of free cash that this is at 1.98 using that, right? And then a bonding total of $9.3 million and then retained earnings of $500,000. Because remember, the retained earnings from the enterprise funds will weigh in this. This is going to change. I feel fairly certain about the 22 projects, but there's some work that we still have to do. I think this is all well within the reach of the town to be able to do. I think it's a lot of work that still needs to be done, but it reflects a good vision and ties it back to the linkage of those goals that the town council had established.